On-Site Handymen serves the Lake Martin and Auburn region for all of your home projects, flooring, fencing, and lawn care needs. Contact Josh Brewer at 256-749-1928 to get started today.
It's a great honor because, especially this year, this group that I work with, they are incredible and so supportive and collaborative. And so I really don't accept this alone. I think that I am where I am because of who I'm around and who I'm surrounded by, and the leadership and like I said, the collaboration and the support that we have here in the school, anywhere from custodians to our lunch staff to our parents to our aides to anybody in the school who has a part in taking care of these kids. So it's a great honor because I don't deserve it because I didn't do this by myself. So we've always said that this is the village on the hill, and we definitely work together. So, but I'm very appreciative, and the support from the parents. I mean, the parents, the support we've had this year has been just amazing, digitally and the ones we have in the classroom. It was interesting. It really challenged me, I'll say that, because I was having to do things that I wasn't, that weren't typical, and I had to learn a lot of new things with technology. I feel like we're a pretty tech-savvy school, but in a system, but there were things that we just had a lot of hoops to jump through because you were having to deal with tech issues on our end versus maybe the parents' end and the students' end, and but in the end, it was fine. At the end of the day, we knew we had done what we needed to do to support the kids, and that was the biggest thing, because I think what we saw was we weren't as worried as much about academics. We were worried about the social emotional health of the kids because it was very hard for them, and it was very hard for the parents too, because they were thrown into something that they weren't prepared for, as were we. And so but we made it work, and it was hard work, but it was worth it. And the parents they really stepped up, and without them we could not have done what we did in the spring. My mother, she was an educator for years, and I watched her, and she wasn't a teacher. She inspired her kids, and that's what I wanted to do. And I think that's what all teachers do today is, we're not just here, we don't show up for a paycheck, everybody knows that, and we want to be the catalyst, we want to be the spark in a kid, and so, but my mother for sure was the person who instilled that in me, and the love of questioning and problem solving, and just being an independent thinker. And that's, I think, what we all, as all teachers, we hope to do. It was wonderful. That was probably the hardest part in the spring, was not having that face-to-face interaction with the kids. And any teacher will tell you that we love children, and I'm a hugger, and so I think that was difficult for me, not being able to do that, have that physical touch with the kids, but just hearing them laugh and giggling with one another and talking with one another, and they were excited to come back. They really were, and just listening to their conversations and just being a part of that, just watching from above that how they're ever evolving and taking ownership of their own learning again. And because we were all off for about 6 months, if truth be known, we did what we could in the spring, but I think kids like normalcy and they like consistency, and this is what they needed, and what I needed especially. So my family has been very supportive. I've been married for almost 25 years, and so my husband has learned that in the beginning it was spending our own money and on things, and now he just doesn't even question it. He's very supportive. He knows that there are late nights grading papers and working on lesson plans or talking to other teachers to collaborate something coming up, and it's just they're wonderful. They're used to it now. So I think about my own children who are in college and in high school, and I know how important it is for them to receive my support, and so it's just kind of that give and take situation at home. And But my kids are also, and my husband are, they're also all very about giving me feedback, and how I can handle a situation. Sometimes it's good to get the feedback from an outside source that is not around you all day long, that doesn't work with you all day long, just to kind of see their perspective. And I think that's really important. So, and they're very good about that. I think in my earlier years, I was more of a checklist teacher. I got to get it done, check it off. Got to get it done, check it off. Got to make sure I've mastered this. And I think as I have grown, the relationship is the most important thing. I mean, that's first and foremost. If the relationship's not there, then the learning doesn't happen. And I think at the end of the day, I will do all that I can to teach my kids what they need to know, but I want them to leave every single day knowing that they were loved and cared for.